Allison, the list of coaches that have been impacted by the grace of Bobby Bowden is one that I think would stretch endlessly, and former Florida High head football coach Mike Hickman is one of those lucky few. But to best describe the relationship and friendship between Bowden and Hickman begins not here in Tallahassee, but in Morgantown, West Virginia. Mike Hickman's coaching career began as a student manager for the West Virginia University football team. It was there he met the team's offensive coordinator at the time and future college football Hall of Famer Bobby Bowden.
It was just amazing to watch the guy put in a wrinkle here and some of these trick plays he did and the way he coached fundamentals.
A few years later, in the early stages of his career at FSU, Coach Bowden made a phone call that brought Hickman to Tallahassee, and it changed the course of his life forever.
We just had a casual meal, just chit-chatting. And then after it was over, he had this letter for me and said, you take this around and see if something interests you.
With a can't say no recommendation from the man himself, Hickman began his coaching career in the Big Bend at Rickards High School, embarking on his own Hall of Fame career.
And I've been here since 1983 and been inducted into the FACA Hall of Fame, and that doesn't happen if I stay in West Virginia.
No matter how busy their lives got, Bowden and Hickman could always re-spark that incredible bond at a moment's notice.
And if I was close enough, he'd say, "Hey, Mike, buddy," which he always called everybody buddy. And I'd come over and he'd give me a little hug and, how you doing? And then he'd go back to what he was doing. But he took the time. He was just that kind of guy. But he was genuine. He was sincere. He was authentic. There wasn't anything phony about him.
In his final message to Coach Bowden, Mike Hickman has wrapped the gift of their treasured friendship with a ribbon of thankfulness for living a life that has given purpose to those who got to live theirs alongside him.
I will always be indebted and grateful that I've had a wonderful life and a wonderful career, and I don't think it would have happened without Coach Bowden.
Allison, you and I both know Mike Hickman very well, and he told me that even making a Facebook post about Bowden was one of the most difficult things he's ever had to do. A true friendship that is gleaming, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to be able to share just a small glimpse of how special it was. Reporting outside of Doak Campbell Stadium, Dom Tibbetts, ABC 27.